So I recently came across this shocking statistic that nearly 40% of millennials are still paying off student loans. It's crazy to think that 1 in 3 of us are carrying this financial burden for years or even decades after graduation. We're talking tens of trillions of dollars in outstanding student loan debt in the US alone. Now, let me ask you a question. How much longer do you have to pay off your loans? Are you looking at another 5, 10, 20 years stuck in debt? Imagine how amazing it would feel to break free of that weight and have your monthly budget back under your control. Well, what if I told you your student loans don't have to haunt you for decades? What if, with the right plan, you could pay them off way faster and save thousands in interest while doing it? Student loans are a financial burden that millions of Americans carry, often well into their 30s or 40s. But here's the good news. With the right strategies, some discipline, and a little bit of math, you can beat the system. In this video, we're diving deep into the smartest, fastest ways to crush your student loans, legally, efficiently, and without wrecking your quality of life. Whether you owe $10,000 or $100,000, stick around because this could literally change your financial future. Alright, let's dive into this. Step 1. Understanding your loans first. Before you do anything, you need to fully understand your loans. Start by listing them all out, both federal and private. Look at the balances, the interest rates, the monthly minimum payments, and whether interest is subsidized or not. Federal loans often come with protections like income-driven repayment plans or forgiveness programs. Private loans usually don't, but may offer lower interest rates if you have good credits. Understanding how interest accrues and capitalizes is critical. For example, some loans accrue interest during the grace period, and that unpaid interest could be added to your principal later. That means you'll end up paying interest on your interest. Know what you're dealing with before crafting your payoff plan. Step 2. Budgeting to free up cash. The next step is all about cash flow. If you want to pay off your loans faster, you need extra money to throw at them, and that starts with a tight, intentional budget. Track every dollar. Cut unnecessary subscriptions, dining out, and impulse purchases. Even freeing up just $100 to $200 a month can make a significant difference. Use a zero-based budgeting method, where every dollar is assigned a job, whether it's rent, groceries, savings, or extra loan payments. Remember, paying off loans early isn't about making giant sacrifices forever. It is about making smarter choices now so you re-free sooner. Step 3. Make extra payments the right way. Now, here's the big one. Pay more than the minimum. Even small extra payments make a huge impact over time. For example, if your minimum monthly payment is $300 and you consistently pay $350, that $50 goes directly toward your principal, reducing your balance faster and cutting the total interest you pay. But, and this is crucial, you need to tell your loan servicer to apply any extra payments to your current principal, not toward future payments. Otherwise, they might just push your due date forward and leave the interest untouched. Contact your servicer or adjust your preferences online to make sure your payments are applied properly. Step 4. Use biweekly or multiple monthly payments. Want a simple trick that works? Pay your loans every 2 weeks instead of once a month. Why? Because there are 52 weeks in a year, which means you'll make 26 half payments, or the equivalent of 13 full monthly payments. That one extra payment per year can shave off months from your payoff timeline and save you hundreds in interest. This also helps reduce average daily interest because your balance drops more often. Check with your servicer first to make sure they accept multiple payments monthly and apply them properly. Step 5. Apply windfalls and bonuses strategically. Did you get a tax refund, a work bonus, a cash birthday gift? Instead of spending it, apply it to your student loan. These one-time lump sums can make a huge dent in your balance, especially if applied early. For example, a $1,000 payment on a loan with a 6% interest rate could save you $200 or more in interest over the life of the loan. Try making a rule. Anytime you get unexpected money, put at least 50% toward your student loans. You'll be shocked how fast your debt shrinks. Step 6. Consider refinancing or consolidation, but be careful. If you have good credit and a steady income, refinancing your student loans might help you get a lower interest rate, especially for private loans. This can save you a ton in interest over time, but refinancing federal loans into private ones is risky, because you'll lose access to federal protections like deferment, forbearance, and loan forgiveness programs. So only refinance if you're sure you don't need those benefits, and the new interest rate is significantly lower. For federal loans, you can also consolidate to simplify your payments, but that doesn't usually reduce your interest rate, it just makes things easier to manage. Step 7. Choose the right repayment plan by default. Federal student loans are on a 10-year standard repayment plan, and honestly, if you want to pay off your debt quickly, this is usually your best bet. Income-driven repayment plans like SAVE PAYE or IBR stretch your payments out over 20 to 25 years, and while that lowers your monthly burden, you'll end up paying more in interest unless you qualify for forgiveness. Stick with the standard plan if you can afford it, and make extra payments whenever possible. Just make sure your plan fits your income and lifestyle and revisit it every year. Step 8. Leverage employer repayment programs. Did you know some employers now offer student loan repayment assistance as part of your benefits package? This could look like matching your payments up to a certain amount, similar to a 401k match. That's free money toward your debt. If your employer doesn't offer this, consider asking or look for companies that do when job hunting. Every dollar counts, and an employer who is willing to help with your loans is investing in your long-term success. Step 9. Track your progress and stay motivated. Paying off student loans is a marathon, not a sprint, but tracking your progress makes it feel like you're winning the race. Use a spreadsheet, debt tracker app, or even a physical debt payoff chart. Watch as your balance drops and your momentum builds. Celebrate your milestones, your first extra $1,000 paid off, your first loan paid in full, or the day you cut your term in half. The more you stay engaged, the more motivated you'll feel, and motivation is fuel when things get tough. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by student loans, but you have options. Know your numbers, budget hard, make extra payments, use windfalls wisely, refinance if it makes sense, choose the right repayment plan, leverage employer assistance, and track your wins. With consistent effort, you can beat your debt and build your future. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below with your thoughts and encouragement. Let's support each other on this journey, and subscribe for more tools and strategies. You got this.